What am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything, but it just feels like I am. I want everything to come to me, so ideally I want anything within he's flying away from me. I want him to fly towards me. There we go, he's 55 now, he's coming back. Because the range of my consortium tractor beams is 56, so I want everything within 56 ideally. So I can drag it in by... But I have to wait for the MTU to try and grab it for me. I can do it myself. Or at least I can help. Like that one's at 74, so you'll give that one a miss at the moment. And we'll wait for everything to fly towards us. Because I could shoot them from further away, but then I have to wait for the MTU to get through everything else that's closer than it before it decides that it's going to go and get the wreck furthest away from me. Like, yeah, just sort your life out. You are not going to get anywhere closer to me, because you are stuck on the other side of that building, as per usual. You're slowly bumping your way along the backside of that building to the point where you'll eventually pop out this side and fly around. And I think this battleship is in the same boat as well. Yeah, he's on the other side. He's stuck, look. He's an idiot. This guy is in exactly the same boat. This guy's free. This one's free and clear. As is this one. Let's switch out to microwave. Start shooting at you. As you two are stuck and you're not going anywhere. I might as well just start pulling it apart from distance. The MTU can drag wreckages through the structure, so... Oh, and we can salvage now. Are you going to want to salvage? No, because you're 57 meters away. There we go, fine. With the second to worst damage lenses, I can still take out a half a million ISK bounty battleship. I'm happy with that. That's a comfortable place to be. damage-wise at least. There we go. I want the MTU to start grabbing in that furthest one. Yeah, it's got it. Cool. I'm just watching. I was just watching the overview to make sure that the distance was ticking down. Perfect. So that means I can start dragging this guy in. Right, Bastion mode is off. Armor repairer is off. MTU is out, but that's because we need it out, and the tractor beam is doing its work. At least the tractor beam doesn't have to be on all the wrecks. As long as it's close enough to the MTU will salvage anything that's close enough to it. Well, that reminds me, because I haven't been playing for a while. How's my industry looking? All ready to go. Well, that one's in for a call, so I can't do anything on that one. That's a nice bunch available. You need an extra run on time. Cool. And for some reason, you've got one run on there. Not entirely sure why. There we go. But the large processor overclocking unit and the large core defense field extender, both of which are complete, so they can start being used in industry. And I just need that antimatter charge blueprint to come here. So all of this salvaging that we're doing, it's all going to come good because we'll be able to use it for those rigs. Just need to move the rigs from the player-owned station to the NPC station, and then we'll be fine. Right, MTU's done its job. Let's delete the contents of that. Scoop. To cargo holdings. Stack everything. Stack everything again, because sometimes it doesn't stack the first time round, and I don't know why. Strange. Oh, that's good. That's good. I've been waiting for those for a while. Oh, how are my market orders looking? 1.4 billion in market sales. A lot of the stuff that I sold in Omar's gone. That's nice. I just did that a little while ago. Got some small little modules. Some rubbish little boosters that we got from 4 harvest boosters, some smart bombs, and three sets of different implants. But we sold a good portion of what was left there. So that's kind of cool. And quite a bit listed on the market. There's still quite a bit there that needs to be sold. Maybe when I get a bit of time, I will pop back over to Amar and relist everything. Oh, I meant to rewrite that. Okay. That's better. Right, all the wreckages has been found. That's all good. That's all done. Next bucket, please.
Active.
That's why I like being near the gate. You can just walk away when you need to. You're also so far away. Why are you so far away? I usually head towards that ruined Stargate. If I get to about 40 kilometers away from that ruined Stargate, that's usually close enough where you can 30 to 40 kilometers away from there. It's usually close enough where everything starts getting close enough to you that you can get target locks on it and shoot it. Again, we start with the small stuff, work our way up to the big stuff because the small stuff is annoying. That's the only destroyer on it. No, it's two destroyers. It's a singular personnel transport, I think. Oh no, it's two. We'll get him. We'll get him in a minute. That's like 10 targets. There it goes. You keep flying straight at me. I approve of this flying this tactic. It's any sort of advantage that you would have over me completely redundant, which is fine. Right, that's all of the battle cruisers targeted. We'll be working our way up to battleships very soon. And then we're fairly safe to launch the drones after the battleships all that because they can't hit our drones with toffee. we go. Start shooting stuff. Go. Oh, good. There we go. Everything is under control. When FK high-tech Orca mining was a thing, before CCP nor the Orca, the Blood Raider pirate stronghold spawn in system. That sounds interesting. Roaming diamond rats popped your Orca. Wow. My pod was at work. Oh wow. Yeah, I say that's like that's great. That's yeah. I genuinely hadn't heard of something like that before. That's quite interesting, actually. I honestly thought I thought gankers was probably the worst thing you could face as a AFK miner. It's interesting to know, because, well, I mean, the only time I've ever done any mining was in... I've only ever mined in high sec. I've never mined in anything below 0.6. And... yeah, I mean, apart from many gankers or anything along those lines, you don't really have to worry about anything in the system. But then, like I say, my experience is high sec, so anything beyond that is always going to be unknown territory for me. Oh, we switch Bastion mode off here, and the armor repair off as well. Who was talking about moon mining the other day? Moon and ice mining the other day. I can't remember now. They'd be a good person to ask. They're quoting off some numbers about what they were earning, and everyone was like, "Really? I'm doing the wrong thing. I should be doing this instead." It's on my Discord. Somebody posted it on Discord. They posted a screenshot of how much they're keeping a track of how much they were earning. There we go. Everything is all sorted there and done and dusted now. Ice mining in high sec is currently profitable. Moon mining is iffy. Okay, fair enough. Well, I mean, it's all profitable. Like, even if you just mine Veldspar, it's technically profitable. It'll take you an age to make a profit, but it's technically profitable. It'll take you an age to sort of get to the point where you've paid off your ship. Technically, it's profitable. But yeah, whether ice mining is currently definitely is worth your time. Otherwise, not really. I need to buy a retriever. Like get a retriever down here. Still don't have anything. All my mining stuff is still in Fracor. Need to have a good nose around the asteroid belts in the system and its adjacent ones. Right, MTU is done. You can be scooped. Bug all in you. It's a terrible haul. And then we're going to set destination, and we're going to start aligning to gate, as there's only one wreckage left to worry about. And the drones will quite happily fly to me. There we go. Speak of the which, let's hit the drone return button on my mouse, because I hotkeyed it to my mouse. Alright, drones are in, MTU's in, go. And I'm flying, so handbrake is not on. It's a good start. Exclamation mark, don't forget exclamation mark spin if you entered into the giveaway. We've got about half an hour until I do that, so probably one more mission. Depends on what the missions are. If they end up giving me 3 anomics in a row, then it might be 2 or 3 missions rather than just one. It's been a movie. Who's that? Of course it's Oath. Doesn't surprise me.
Warp drive active. Autopilot engaged.
I'm slightly sad I missed that stream now, looking at all of those gifts, looking at all those emotes. And no, you will not find me spinning on a chair dressed as a goblin to try and get viewers. So if that's what you're looking for, feel free to go to Overden's channel.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Autopilot disabled.
Waypoint reached. Right, what are you going to give us? What are you going to give us? What are you going to give us? Right. Oh. I better leave the militants behind, I suppose. Okay, just to sort. Complete that mission. Request a mission. Hey, Savik. Silence the informant. Okay. Oh, got some random minute. We've got some militants left over. Why is Savik so sorry though? What did you do? Did you accidentally take the last donut? Did you... sit on a cardboard model of the Starship Enterprise? Three on three separate occasions? Oh, you lost his Orca. Oh. Oh, I took it about that. Right, okay. Fair enough.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, it was. We were discussing whether any NPC still pod you, and Biddy pointed out that diamond. He remembers the diamond rats in asteroid belts podding his orca when he was AFK mining back in the day when that was still a thing. And CCP didn't quite have as many bot problems as it does now. Which is why the only reason why you would nerf AFK mining, quite frankly. Currently my issue is insurgency has taken over your system as nothing is happening right now. Everyone's docked up and waiting for it to end. Oh, lovely. One upside, a high sec there that you don't have to worry about insurgencies anyway.
Warp drive active.
Now I build them for fun and profit. Fantastic. Captain Crabtree! Hello. No, diamond rats will still do that, and that's why I think introduced them into the first place to discourage AFK mining. Cool, good to know. This is why we could have more intent. That's why I encourage people to talk about these things. Good to know. I didn't even know a diamond rat was a thing. So I have learned something today. Was insurgency a Ron? That's in high spec. Huh. Or is it high sec? Is it like blue sec rather than green sec? They won't come into anything that's 0.8 or higher or something. Am I confusing the two things?
Warp drive active.
I might well be confusing two things. Because most of the space, at least this sort of corridor and bits and pieces, is all like 0.8, 0.7, 0.6. Doesn't go down. Well, 0.8, 0.7, 0.9. So the likelihood of getting an insurgency in this area of space is quite difficult, because I don't think it can get to. But yeah, there's probably a few jumps away. There's probably, well, so I'm only 3 or 4 jumps away from low sec, so if I purposely want to go in that direction, I can definitely find something.
Warp drive active.
Also, if you're moon mining and there's an FOB in system and the Kestrel pack that attack structures attacking yours, they'll go after moon rock miners before returning to the structure attack. That seems to be a very specific use case. It's interesting. I find that quite interesting that that's been included in behaviour. Seriously, that's really quite far away. Why would you? I don't think I even need to hit you. I just need to shoot at you for a bit. Let's see. So I don't necessarily shoot you, just at you. want you all to come towards me. Come to my... like a spider. Come to my trap. The only one that won't come towards me, and I will probably need to shoot at directly, is, unsurprisingly, the tower. Towers don't tend to move around the map, just so you know. And if, just in case you're in any under illusion that the stationary object would move, they don't. Thought I'd make that clear. Right, so this is going to be the last mission of today, so if you want to get your exclamation mark spins in now, I suggest you do. We're just going to go and try and make these drones come towards us so we can pop them in the face. No, stationary, not stationary. Different spelling. You spell it with if you spell it with an E, it's